everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is going to be my review of the Candy Skies collection from Laura Lee Los Angeles. I know this video is late. I am so sorry. I try my best to stay on top of new releases and get my reviews out to you as fast as possible, but I had so much going on that I didn't have time to get around to this until right now. This has been sitting in my makeup room haunting me because I want to use it so bad, but like I have to tell myself to wait until I have time to film a review. So this will be my first impressions review. I purchased the entire collection. We have the palette along with the two lip glosses. I also picked up an extra palette to give away in today's video, so I will have the details on how to enter in the description box. But yeah, I'm so excited. Congratulations to Eryn and Laura for such a beautiful collection. I am so excited. This, like, it feels like it was made for me. Obviously it wasn't, but the colors, the vibe, the everything is just so perfect, and I already love the aesthetic of this collection. So if you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. I will of course have these products linked in the description box for you guys to check out if you're interested. The palette itself retails for $45. The lip glosses retail for $16 each, but if you get the bundle like I did, you can save some money if you plan on purchasing all of the products, and you can get both glosses and the palette for $59. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the glosses. These are the Candy Skies glosses. This is the first time Laura Lee Los Angeles has put out lip glosses, which is so exciting. Again, I am so obsessed with the packaging. It says that these are yummy vanilla scented glosses into sugary sweet shades. So this first one here is called E-Bug. This is such a pretty color. It's described as a sheer nude with a light gold shimmer. I love the lid. I love how it matches the packaging. So this is just basically a clear gloss, it looks like, with little itty bitty like golden champagne shimmer sparkle particles in there. Very subtle but cute. I love a shimmery gloss. Let's smell them. Ooh, they smell delicious. Absolutely delicious. I love when lip products smell like candy or vanilla or like cupcakes, anything like that. Absolutely love it. This one here is called Strawberry Sky, and this is a clear rosy pink. So let's go ahead and swatch this one. Again, very subtle natural gloss. It honestly just looks clear on the back of my hand. I can see like the tiniest tint of a light pink, but they look super shiny and glossy. They smell amazing. The packaging is perfect. I absolutely love those. I'm gonna go ahead and apply E-Bug on my lips. All I have is a little bit of lip balm, so let me kind of dab this off, and then we can try out the lip gloss. The sparkles are super subtle. If you look up close, you can see them, but from far away, it looks like you just have clear gloss on. If you hit the right lighting, you might be able to see some sparkle on your lips, but very subtle, nothing too over the top or obnoxious. I am a fan. Not sticky at all, super shiny. They almost look like a lip oil because they're so shiny, but very comfortable, not sticky, no like tackiness or anything. I love. And now we have the palette, the main attraction. This has 14 eyeshadows in it, and on the back here we have a little note. It says, E-Bug, I'm so happy to have you in my life. You are a blessing. I had the best time creating magic with you, aka Candy Skies. You're such a creative and wonderful person. Thank you for being you, XO. Laura. So sweet. So if you didn't know, Eryn Weaver is Laura Lee's niece. She has her own YouTube channel, and they film a lot of videos together. If you're a fan of Laura's content, I'm sure that you already know that, but just in case you don't watch Laura's videos or you weren't sure, Eryn is Laura's niece that she adopted. So here is the actual palette. I love that the lettering is textured. It's raised and like shiny, almost like a glossy finish compared to the rest of the packaging. I love this color story. And then the inside of the palette, oh my gosh, you guys, look at this palette. I truly love the fact that they did the ombre of the packaging from like blue to green to peach to pink to purple, and then they also did the same with the shadows. Like, the color placement, there's no way to make this any more perfect. I am obsessed. So I'm a big fan of Laura's eyeshadow formula. I have been for a really long time. Nudie number 2 is my all-time favorite eyeshadow palette. Like, this is my baby. I love it so much. It's a beautiful palette. It's the perfect everyday palette. You've got shimmers, you've got mattes, you've got some fun pops of color, but overall it's the perfect everyday like nude palette. I am obsessed. I highly recommend this palette. This one is a little bit more fun, a lot more colorful, which is something different for Laura Lee Los Angeles, but I'm excited to see it because I love color. I love nude and neutrals and like pinks and metal tones and all that, but I do love some color, especially pastels. So I'm gonna do some swatches for you guys, and then we will do an eye demo. Here are swatches of the first row. From top to bottom, we have marshmallow, macaroon, pink strawberry, peach ring, sunset, mint chip, and sky blue. So far they all swatch amazing. This bottom shade didn't swatch the best. This was the only shade that was like, you know, not like ideal in swatch form, but you know, take swatches with a grain of salt. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the second row, and then we're gonna zoom in and do a fun eye look. I'm thinking of doing something like peachy pink, just because I know Tati just reviewed this palette and she did like a bluish kind of like purpley green eye, and I thought I would just do, you know, something else. You can watch her video for, you know, a more cool toned eye look, but pink is my favorite color, so we're gonna do a peachy pink eye today. Here we have the second row swatched. From top to bottom we have mixed berry, e-bug, sugar mama, roasted caramel, cloudy pistachio, and blue raspberry. Blue raspberry is stunning. I love that shade. It's this bottom shimmer that is so beautiful. So let's go ahead and dive in. I don't know exactly the eye look that I'm doing. I just know I want to do like peachy pink. So I'll probably start with peach ring, which is this gorgeous matte peachy color right here. I could see this being like one of my all-time favorite eyeshadows. I love that color so much. And I'm going to put that in my crease. I'm not priming my eyes with anything. I just kind of blended out the leftover concealer and foundation on my eyelids. So we're just gonna see how this performs on top of that. I do like to use eyeshadow primer. My favorite is the MAC Pink Pot in the shade Painterly. But I have been using my Nudie number 2 palette without primer, so I thought we would kind of give this one a try without primer. So I'm just taking this on an E23 and blending that in the crease. These are my collaboration with Bling brushes. I will have them linked down below. I absolutely love them. This color is so pretty. You can already see the pigment building up. I love peachy colors, just like peach anything. Peach flavored things, peach colored things. I am a fan. Also, I forgot to mention, this palette smells absolutely delicious. Oh my gosh. It's very light, but it's sweet and yummy. I love. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of roasted caramel, which is this deeper matte peachy color. So this row here has like lighter shades, and then this row here definitely has the deeper shades, but they're paired up for the most part with like sort of like a matching or complementary color. So I'm gonna take that deeper peach color on that same brush, and I'm gonna really focus that in my crease and make sure I am a little bit more precise with the placement of this, because I want it to, you know, fade into that first shade that we applied. I don't want it to cover it up. This shadow is super pigmented and it's blending out really well in with the first shade that I put down. I love Laura Lee's eyeshadow formula. It is fantastic. This palette definitely does not disappoint and seems to be very, very on par with her other palette's eyeshadow formula. I think now I'm gonna try Pink Strawberry, which is this matte pink color. It does have a little glitter in it, which it reminds me of this shadow from the Nudie No. 2 palette, Blushing. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but this is a matte pink with a bunch of little sparkles in it. This is one of my favorite shades in the palette. I love this shade, I love Bum, and then Cheeky. I mean, I love all of the shades, but those are probably my like top 3 from the palette. So I love her matte formula with the glitter like inside of the shadow. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that on that same exact brush. We're doing a one brush look. Actually, these look so cute with the Candy Skies palette. Like, look at how gorgeous those look together. I love it. I'm just gonna take that shade and stamp it in my outer corner. We have like sunset vibes on the eyes, which I am obsessed with. I'm actually gonna kind of place this on the outer half of my lid. The more you blend this type of eyeshadow, the less the sparkles stay in place. So usually what I do is I will kind of blend it out and apply it to the area that I want it to be. And then I'll go back in and just kind of like stamp a little bit if I want that glitter to really show through. It's still going to be subtle, but it definitely will show up more if you blend everything and then go back and kind of place a little bit of extra shadow on top. I'm trying to figure out what shade to put on my lid. I'm trying to decide between the shimmery orange shade or the purple. Like, is the purple going to be a fun little pop of color? Maybe? I'm kind of thinking yes. I'm gonna take my E25 and we're gonna go into Macaroon or Macaron and apply this just to the inner part of my lid. This has like a purpley base with like a blue shift to it. So I'm gonna place it there. We're gonna go back and blend. I'm gonna go back into the pinks and peaches and blend the like division line because I want it to be like a little bit subtle. I mean, I don't know what is subtle about a purple duochrome, but I just want it to be a little bit more subtle maybe. So going back into Pink Strawberry, I'm just gonna kind of buff out the edges. This is an E3, yes, E3 from the silver set. I love this size brush for blending. It is perfect. Now taking Pink Strawberry on a pencil brush, I'm going to line the outer portion of my lower lash line. And then taking that same pencil brush, I'm gonna go into Sunset, which is this shimmery orange shade. And I'm actually gonna put a little bit on the inner part of my lower lash line, like right in here, and just kind of like highlight that lower inner corner and kind of bring in that peach. To finish off the eyeshadow, I'm gonna go in with the highlighter that I used on my face and pop that on the inner corner and brow bone. Then I will finish up with mascara and I will be back for the final look. Alright you guys, so here's the finished look. I think it turned out so cute. It totally gives me sunset vibes. I love the color story of this palette personally. This collection, honestly, it's a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. I love Laura Lee's formula. I love the color story that Eryn came up with. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I wouldn't change anything about this palette. There's so much variety here, but it all goes together so well. I cannot wait to continue to play with this palette. I really want to do a purple look. I want to do like a blue-green look. And then continue to just play with the rest of the shades as well. I think it's so beautiful, so perfect. I love it so much. The glosses I also think are fantastic, very simple, very everyday. You could layer these on top of lip liner or liquid lipstick or just wear them alone like I am. And they seem to be pretty long lasting. My lips still look nice and juicy. I've had them on for since the beginning of filming, whenever that was, an hour or so, and I've been drinking in between, so definitely a more long wearing gloss than some of the ones that I'm used to wearing. They smell amazing. The packaging is amazing on the entire collection. I highly recommend this collection. Eryn and Laura did such a fabulous job, so make sure you guys go check out the collection. I highly recommend anything that looks intriguing to you. It's fantastic. Don't forget to check the description box for the rules on how to enter the giveaway. Like I said, I will be giving away one palette. I am so excited that I get to share this collection with somebody. It is so amazing. I know whoever wins is going to absolutely love it. So anyway, that is pretty much it for me and today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I love you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.